The Thunderbirds. Millions of spectators have been thrilled by the United States Air Force's famed Thunderbirds as they streak through the sky in complex formation acrobatics. Since 1953, these veteran pilots have used the flying precision gained from years of training and combat experience to demonstrate the maneuverability and speed of our top fighter aircraft. Now, for the first time, you are going to fly a show with them. Listen to the talk between planes and see the performance as only the magic eye of the camera can see it, closer than any one of the past millions of spectators have ever seen it, and without any neck stretching. So let's go back to the beginning of the events, to the leader of the team, who will also be our guide, Major Jack Broughton of Rochester, New York.
Howdy. Glad you're with us. While we're getting set, I'd like to introduce the rest of our team. Left wing man is Lieutenant Bob Anderson, who comes from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our right wing man is Captain Billy Ellis from DeQuincy, Louisiana. Number 4 in the slot position is Captain Ed Lucky Palmgren from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Incidentally, these 12 flags represent Central and South American countries where we've had the privilege of giving our demonstration. Well, let's get the show on the road. Okay, Thunderbirds, let's taxi out to the end of the runway. You're hearing me now over the radio channel we use to talk between planes. I'll explain the maneuvers as we go, and you'll also hear the instructions I give to the team. Power stabilized. Thunderbirds, rolling. Enough room, Lucky? Roger. Braking nose wheel off. Gear up. Slide, Lucky. Fours in. After takeoff, you saw number 4 move in behind me, just below my jet blast, to close up the diamond. Our wings may look like they're touching now, but they aren't. They're fully 5 feet apart. You could lay a broomstick between the wingtips. Thunderbirds, smoke. Now. The smoke not only makes it easier for you to follow us, but also helps us to keep track of each other. Our first maneuver will be the changeover cloverleaf. We will start in trail formation, one aircraft behind the other. Then, while climbing vertically, we will change back into this diamond. The 2 wingmen will then slide out and forward into their positions, and the slot man will close in the rear. Then we will roll the whole diamond to the left for a cloverleaf turn. Thunderbirds, this will be a changeover cloverleaf. I'll call the break and the roll. Nose coming up. Thunderbirds, break now. Move it in. 500 miles per hour in a radius of less than a mile. Flattening for the 360-degree turn. Power coming up. We're rolling in. And the pull. Okay, let's turn the bear loose. In this bank, we get 4 Gs, or 4 times normal gravity. For instance, if a pilot and his equipment weigh 200 pounds, then he is forced into the cockpit as if he weighed 800 pounds. There's about 90 degrees to go. Lined up good. Rolling out. Our next maneuver is a cloverleaf. Nose coming up. And rolling. 30, 60, 90, and over the top. Down the backside. Okay, let's play the deck again. Now we'll do the bombers maneuver. As we roll out of it, we dive straight down, crisscross just above the ground at a closing speed of 1,200 miles per hour. Now I'll call the brake, Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds, brake, now. Push it up, Lucky. Full blow, Randy. Stirring it off a little bit, Billy. Okay, looks good. And up in the rejoin. I've got 450. Coming over the top. 380. 370. Starting to turn to the right. 350. 330. Okay, let's start moving in slowly. 330. Hard turn to the right. 340. Okay, let's move it in. Power's in. Our final maneuver is a king-size victory roll in the diamond formation. Nose coming up and rolling. Down the backside, power's coming off. Turning to you, Andy. Okay, Thunderbirds, we're lined up on initial approach for landing. This will be a left-hand brake. Thunderbirds, braking. Thunderbirds, we've got about a 10-knot wind from the left, and we will use drag chutes. Okay, let's put them down right on the end of the runway. Thunderbird leads on the base, gear down, check, brakes check, smoke off. 2, gear, brakes, smoke. Number 3 on the base, gear and brakes, smoke off. 4, base, brakes, gear check, smoke off. Leads down with a chute. 2's got a chute. 3 with a chute. Troops, that was a good show. We'll taxi and park in diamond formation. Okay, that winds up the show. Sure hope you liked it.
Thank you, Major Broden. We did like it. And especially because we realize that the famed Thunderbirds guide their slightly tame streaks of lightning through these most difficult acrobatics with such smooth precision and split-second team coordination as to almost conceal the tremendous technical skill involved, as, for instance, in the bomb burst, that complex maneuver which is the colorful trademark of the Thunderbirds.